What I've known from W18 so far, it is very potent. The stuff that's on the street right now, the fentanyl, there's trifentanyl, ditriethylfentanyl. These sort of things are the most common right now, but this W18 is supposed to be anywhere from 100 to 1,000 times more potent than the stuff that's on the street. Here at VANDU, what we always do is try to educate users and get the word out and let people know, number one, don't use alone, test your dope, and this stuff that's coming down the pipeline, be very, very careful of it. There's some do's and don'ts if people are opiate users. Don't use this stuff if you've been drinking. Don't use it alone. If you're coming out of detox or you're coming off of a level of detox, don't use what you were using when you stopped using. Start back at the beginning or something smaller, and again, don't use alone. If you're coming out of jail, the same thing applies. Don't use at the same level as you were using when you went in, and don't use alone. It's also good if you can get into a place that has naloxone training, get some of that training in and get some naloxone, but again, the best thing is don't use alone. It's going to affect all opiate users, but I think the ones that are going to have the most negative effect are the ones called weekend warriors, and they are typically the ones that come out on a weekend and just party like crazy, binge drinkers, binge partiers, and the ones that are using, but they don't want anybody to know that they're using, so they'll go home, you know, they could live with their parents or their spouses or whatever and go down in the basement and use. You know, that's dangerous. So this basically goes out to those sort of people, you know, don't use alone.